YouTube people? Thank you so much for tuning in to Jasmine T TV. I am Jasmine T. Today I want to touch on a comment that was made last Saturday during the live stream. If you missed out on the live stream, you can check it out here. It's not too late. But someone made a comment during that live stream that I want to address today. I did address it to them during the time. And for the person who made the comment, this is not to knock you in any way. I am very happy that you made it because it gave me something to think about. Now, this person wants to come to Korea, but they're a bit skeptical because the impression that they're receiving is that Korea is not for black people, all right? So I wanted to make this video today for anybody that wants to go to Korea but is skeptical because you don't think that Korea is for black people. And if that is you, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Number one, is Korea gonna help me further my studies? Are you going as a student? Is there a certain program there that you really want to get into? Number two, will Korea help you further your finances, okay? Will Korea overall, I guess number three, will coming to Korea overall put you in a better position in life? If your answer is yes to any of those questions, then you need to take your behind to Korea, okay? You need to go. If you're worried about, oh, I'm gonna be an outsider there, so what? If you wanna go for a year or two, let me tell you something, I'll be an outsider all day if you run me my check on time. I'm cool with that. I'll be the outsider. We ain't got to talk. Make sure my deposit is there on the 25th. We good. As long as you are advancing yourself, you are progressing, and you only want to be there for a year or two, just take the leap and go, especially if you feel like it'll help you progress, all right? Now, if you get there and you don't like it, now I'm going to talk specifically to the teachers. Of course, you know, you will forfeit your flight reimbursement. They won't pay to send you home. You'll have to pay to get back. But before you leave, make sure you take advantage of that health insurance, okay? And make sure you get yourself fixed up. I had teeth cleanings, got a crown done, everything like that. That would have cost me an arm and leg in the US, but it was pretty much, it was all good in Korea, okay? And if you're thinking to yourself, I'm so used to seeing black people everywhere I go, I'm gonna miss it. Now let me tell you something. There may be weeks on end, where you do not see another black person depending on your city. Now, at my school, we had 6 or 7 black teachers, 1 administrator, at one time. That was the most we had at one time. So I saw people who looked like me every day. But depending on your school, your location, you might not. There are a lot of meetups. I think I saw a Black Girl Magic wine night that's coming up, but of course I'm not there, so I can't go. But a lot of meetups happen in Seoul, so if you're further down south, then you might not be able to frequent those meetups as much, or you could create your own. There may be people like it within an hour or two from you that are willing to come to your meetup. So that's just something to think about. Also, when you are watching YouTube videos, trying to gain some insight about what life is like as a black person in Korea, I understand. I did the same thing. I enjoyed watching other people's videos, just imagining what life would be like before I got there. But I always kept an open mind, like, you know, if I saw somebody who had a negative experience, I tried to keep an open mind, like, dang, that sucked for them. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Like, I still wasn't deterred on going, you know, I didn't let any of that keep me from going. So just remember that that is that person. That's their experience, and if you do have the same experience, you might handle it differently. Like, you and that person aren't the same. So you might see somebody with these negative experiences, but you might have handled the situation completely differently. Now in Korea, you will have some woosah moments. You're gonna have to know how to woosah when they come trying to touch your hair, when they rub your skin, when they cut you in line, all right, and you trying to figure out why you staring, why you touching, blah, blah, blah. You just gonna have to woosah on them, all right? Now, as long as you know how to woosah, you should be straight, I think. That's just my opinion, all right? That's my opinion. I met people who had been there for years, black people in particular. I met one girl from Jersey who had lived there 8 years. She said she didn't mean to live there 8 years. It just happened, all right? I still don't understand that one, okay? Elizabeth, y'all met Elizabeth in the Audrey She Caught on Tape video. She was in Korea for 3 years, and the main reason she left is because she got so comfortable and she just needed a change of scenery. So she decided to leave. But there are people that are completely happy there, that are renewing their contracts, that have been there 2 years, going on their 3rd year. And yeah, it's okay, all right? It is completely fine. It all depends on you, where you end up, and how you handle certain situations, okay? I enjoy sharing my personal experiences, giving any advice that I can. I would think that, you know, any advice, if somebody had to take any advice from my time in Korea, besides keep an open mind, have your own experience, I would say just never, especially to the women, I don't care what color, creed you are, especially to the women, just never let your guard down 100%, okay? Always use common sense, okay? I know everybody says Korea is safe, and it is, but the safety kind of has like an asterisk on it, all right? So just keep your eyes open late at night if you're going to be drinking and stuff. And if you don't have common sense, then get a friend who has some, all right? And stick with them, because I know common sense isn't always so common, all right? And just to let y'all know, I spent 1 year in Korea. I do not regret my time at all. I set out a goal. I achieved that goal. I said I wanted to write a business plan while I was in Korea. I wanted to increase my funds, okay? I wanted to increase my finances. And 2 weeks after returning to the US, I launched my business, Sweet Lou Cosmetics, okay? So going to Korea helped me do that. And I was able to meet so many people from different parts of the world, because where I'm from in South Carolina, we don't really have an international hub of diversity, okay? I never met Black Canadians before in real life. I met a few, actually. I knew they existed, but I never met any in real life. Met some Black people from London, never met any Black folks from London. I was able to meet different people and kind of try to get outside my American mentality. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, go have fun. Year or two is what I would recommend personally. People have built lives there. And if anybody has been in Korea long term, I mean 4 years or more, I hope that you will like give your insight in the comment section below of how that was for you. I would love to see somebody's insight who has lived there long term and wants to continue living there. For me, I want a family and children, and I wouldn't want to raise my children in Korea because they'd be outsiders from day one, all right? So I'm cool with being an outsider for a year or two, but I kind of wouldn't want to raise my children in that environment. So that's just my personal thing. For anybody who's wondering, why don't you just go back to Korea? That's just one of the reasons that I wouldn't want to go back. So yeah, would love to hear your comments, to hear your questions. Just remember that if going to Korea is gonna put you in a better position than if you didn't go, then I highly recommend that you go, okay? And you just continue to move forward, all right? So that's it for me today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you share this video with anyone who is interested in coming to Korea. Hopefully this will help them make a decision in some way. Make sure you check out sweetloucosmetics.com. That is the e-commerce store that I built while in Korea. You can follow me at JasmineT_TV on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time, all right? Bye.